Hello. I chose problem 19 from the workbook. It reads, the Lamborghini Huracan has an initial acceleration of 0.75 grams. Its mass with the driver is 1,510 kilograms. If an 80 kilogram passenger rode along, what would the car's acceleration be? And so, what I wrote out first was the stuff we know. And so, based off what we were given, we know that the car's initial acceleration is 0.75 grams. We know the car's initial mass is 1,510 kilograms. We don't know the final mass with the passenger. And the passenger we know weighs 80 kilograms. We don't know the final acceleration. And then we do know that the force of gravity is 9.8 millimeters per second squared. That's the acceleration, which will be useful for solving a problem in a minute. So, firstly, easily to find the final mass, you easily just add the weights, the mass of the car, plus the mass of the passenger, and that gives us 1,590 for our final mass, very simply. To convert our initial acceleration into a more easier unit to use, you can multiply 0.75 by 9.8 meters per second squared to give us the initial acceleration in a much easier term to use and understand. With this, we can easily figure out the force, the initial force, using force equals mass times acceleration. So to find the initial force we can plug in the numbers very easily. 1,510 kilograms for the initial mass, and then 7.35 meters per second squared for the initial acceleration. And this gives us 11,100 newtons for the initial force. We can then just plug in 11,100 into the force, and then we can use our final mass down here with the passenger and the force to try and solve the final acceleration, which is what we are attempting to solve for this problem. And so you just need to rearrange, divide each side by 1,590 right here, and you can just plug this into a calculator and it will give you 6.98 meters per second squared. And that's how you find the final acceleration.